Joining us now, we have Michael Boes. He's the first Chief MAHA officer for Steak and Shake. Hey, good morning. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
So you're also a former senior advisor to the Department of Health and Human Services. What exactly is a Chief MAHA officer there for Steak and Shake?
Yeah, obviously we're trying to take fast food to what it was in the glory days and removing a lot of these additives and chemicals and really answering the call that I worked aggressively on with Callie Mean, Secretary Kennedy, and President Trump to eat real food. So we're taking that to Main Street and to fast food.
Yeah, look, real food is medicine. Movement is medicine for sure. But, you know, steak and hamburgers and French fries and shakes, is it all really healthy anyway? I'm going to show some of the changes that you're making to the menu. Beef tallow, grade A Wisconsin butter, A2 milk, cane sugar Coke, grass-fed beef by June 1st. I mean, a cane sugar Coke is still a Coke, right? Still chock full of sugar. There's, you know, is it any healthier? Tell us, sell us.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the reality is we're going back to ingredients that people have been eating for centuries, right? So butter, cheese, meat, bread, no of the added chemicals that really infiltrated our food system really 40 years ago. Something occurred and the health of Americans declined as a result. We really want to promote freedoms, right? Everyone's always eaten cheeseburgers, French fries. Life was great. It's when these additive chemicals made its way in.
What about portion sizes? Are you going to make portion sizes smaller? That seems to be, I'm a fitness nutrition specialist myself, so I do feel like burgers and fries and everything, it does have a place in our life. I don't feel like it doesn't, but the portion sizes have grown a lot since our heyday as well.
Yeah, look, we definitely don't have some of the larger portion sizes that you see within our competitors. But again, we want to have freedoms as well. I actually, I'm pretty big in stature. I'm 6'8", so I eat probably three pounds of ground beef a day. So I'm a big fan of
3 pounds of ground beef a day? Is that what you said?
I'm a big fan of.
Show me your muscles.
Yeah, I don't know, get a little there, but I guess you would call it like a carnivore-esque diet.
Okay.
So when I go to a Steak and Shake, I'll usually do 2 double cheeseburgers, no bun, and that's my day.
Yeah, well, you know, we just had Xavier on, our reporter, and he was showing the big demonstration that was happening in front of the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the cracks that we are starting to see in the MAHA movement. There are some in the coalition who are absolutely furious. They don't feel like the Trump administration has done enough, especially when it comes to the chemicals in our food, when it comes to pesticides, anyway, on that front. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I'll put it this way. It's disheartening. I think a lot of people in this world tend to have short-term memories, and you know, I- President Trump empowered Secretary Kennedy, and on the other side of the aisle, they're actively preventing him from even running for office, right? And so we've had so many great accomplishments within this year with the new food pyramid. I mean, the list goes on and on. Even the joint effort with PFASs, regenerative agriculture. But I think a good piece of this and why I joined Steak and Shake is, there's a regulatory side, but there's also the consumer side, right? And if we show that companies just demand these products regardless, change the economic model that way, that will have a massive impact.
Do you think you're setting the stage for other fast food companies to do something similar?
2 weeks ago, I probably would have told you no, but after the outpour of support, I can't imagine that an organization wouldn't look at that and say they're on the back end of the wrong side of history. I mean, this is such an exciting time. The support was absolutely phenomenal. And look, I knew that this was a popular movement and it just needed a voice and an organization to support it to really put that to light.
And if we can show those pictures again from the demonstration outside the Supreme Court, I mean, if you look, it's a lot of familiar faces from the MAHA movement. As we look ahead to the midterms, who's going to get the MAHA vote?
I like to hope that the Republicans keep that. Again, Secretary Kennedy is the Secretary of Health and Human Services today. 2 years ago, if I would have told you that, you would have said I was crazy. And, President Trump really empowered that. I appreciate everyone's opportunity to voice their concerns. And government is complicated. I never thought in a million years I'd work in D.C. I came in because I felt the opportunity to make a difference. And I can tell you, being on the inside, I was never disappointed, not 1 hour. Every day was such a gift. And I look forward to another 3 years to keep that going.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.